Welcome back to Sips of Cinema, the series where we sip on a drink while talking about movies. Today we are sipping on a ton of water because my hydration levels have been lately, so we got to get some water into the system. But
this water bottle is compensating for something.
Anyways, I'm your host Cameron. This is my co-host Chandler, my brother.
Hello.
But yeah, today we're talking about Disclosure Day. We don't know each other's opinions, so we're gonna give our scores out of 5 in. You have your score?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. 4.5. Yeah, we're on the same page. Yeah. We're on the same page. I figured that. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do. Yeah, we have the same score. 4.5. I've been seeing, weirdly enough, like mixed reviews.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I know we don't really base things off of like Rotten Tomatoes, but like Rotten Tomatoes is sitting at around like an 80%. So it's not like outrageous.
Yeah, it's not
and it's not outrageously bad, but it's also not like insanely high, which I was, expecting it to be relatively higher. But the one movie review site that I do trust, which is Letterboxd, has like, I think it's sitting at like a 3.4, which is like not awful, but like for a Spielberg film,
yeah,
like I'm very shocked because this is the film that people were, one, it was getting rave reviews saying that this is going to be like the blockbuster that people have been waiting for from Steven Spielberg.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what people were like hoping for with this movie. And for some reason, people don't think that that's what it is. This feels like a late 80s, early 90s blockbuster hit from Steven Spielberg.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it feels like.
Just with like crazy good visuals.
Exactly, yeah.
Not outdated in any way.
Which apparently it's Steven Spielberg was describing this as like the conclusion to like his like trilogy, which I think it's like Close Encounters of the Third Kind or whatever, and E.T. I think they're all supposed to be connected or something, which is like this is his like final alien film or something.
I mean, I guess it makes sense.
They're not really connected at all. I forget what it's called. It's like a it's a specific kind of trilogy in which they're connected, but they're like not plot-wise.
Yeah.
Like the stories don't really connect, but they're connected in like the same universe or something.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what it's called, but I love this movie. I think it's great.
Would it be like an asynchronous
something?
Like kind of like asynchronous schooling.
Mm.
You're not taking it at the same time as everybody else, but you're all taking a course. So would it be like an asynchronous trilogy?
I'm gonna look it up. What's
Something
it
like
called?
that. I don't know. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not the only time that we've ever seen that where there's sequels in the same universe. I mean, Curry Barker's Obsession and his new movie are going to be in the same universe, so people could, people could compare those to be kind of like sequels or whatever in a saga, even though they're not related.
Unofficial trilogy.
There's got to be a better term for that.
More. It's kind of more anthology, but anthology is more like Black Mirror, in which they all follow the same kind of genre of like something crazy is going on and it takes place within the same universe. I guess you can call it an anthology. Mm-hmm. I think more unofficial trilogy would be the way to go because it's not a direct sequel. I just think it's a cheap way of being like, these movies are connected. But anyways, not important. This movie's great.
Yeah, phenomenal.
I think it's really, really well done.
We left the theater and we're trying to do this thing for the podcast where we don't talk about the movie at all. It's just it was a very, very hard car ride. Very, very rough car ride to not be able to talk about.
Very silent.
Very silent.
Very silent.
Both of us were just
we might have to start
trying to talk.
We might have to start setting up like different times we go see it, so like we don't have to be next to each other.
That's fair.
We're just walking out of the theater.
Yeah, just not talking about anything. How's the weather? Oh, well.
But I like it. I mean, it's better to. I don't know. I think I like it more not knowing how you like it until
I do too. I
think it creates for better conversation. But yeah, so this movie is great. I was shocked that it's not getting the insane reviews that I think a lot of people were expecting. Some of my friends are mixed on it. Like they don't like. It's either very mixed on it, like disappointed, like they left the theater not having that theatrical experience that they were hoping, and then I have other friends that are like, this is just like making me happy about like society and how, life could, I think, not to try to get into too many spoilers, but I think the movie really does have that kind of, it can have that kind of effect on people, in which it makes people hopeful for, the world and how we treat certain things. Because what I personally loved about this movie is that it wasn't like, it didn't make either side look like the necessary villain. Like even humans, I think in this regard, yes, the humans have been, kind of keeping this a secret for however many years, since the 70s, or no, since like World War II, I think it was. Since World War II. They've been keeping it for like 78 years or something like that. So they've been keeping it a secret from the outside world, but they never really make that a point of like making these people seem super evil and bad. Like Colin Firth's character, spoilers, but at the end of the movie, they don't really make him out to be like this main villain of the story. He's kind of just someone else that doesn't really know how to react to such a crazy situation.
Yeah.
But I also love how they don't make the aliens look necessarily evil. They just look like they come in peace. Like they do. And as far as the villain of the story, it definitely is the humans, experimenting and keeping this a secret and kind of not giving them a chance to represent themselves in the way that they wish that they were trying to. Because I think the ending is so freaking good.
I thought
the ending was perfect. I think it was such an awesome way to, one, like a couple of my friends were saying, that like it kind of makes you hopeful for the world, that we can, coexist with these people, and it doesn't necessarily doesn't have to necessarily knock with religion. It kind of can just be this, because there was a really good line where it's like, why would God create such a vast universe and leave it only for us? Like, I think that's a really nuanced way of looking at it, because I think a lot of people will look at it just like God created man as like the superior being, like created humans as the superior being, but on Earth. I think that was a very nuanced way of looking at things, because I think it's also a very closed off way of looking at, like, we're the only sort of creature in this world.
I never understood how people can just like deny the idea that there are aliens or like things out there.
I think the only thing that I think it's one thing, I think it's so funny how a lot of people are like, oh, this is propaganda. Like, this isn't like a sci-fi movie. This is a true story, because this is actually what's going on. I can't say anything on that. Like, I can't be like, yes, 100% the government has these secrets. Like, no, I can't confirm or deny that. I don't think anyone can.
Until it gets leaked like it does in the movie.
I don't think that I mean, maybe we do, but I don't think we have these like alien creatures that have like, the big eyes. I don't know if we have those things hidden away somewhere in the government, but I think we might have info to extraterrestrial life. And if anyone knows, Steven Spielberg knows. I mean, this dude has made 3 movies now about the extraterrestrial.
And I mean, not to be like a huge spoiler, but like even in the substance of the movie, like how it was shot, they showed how like presidents would flex by showing the aliens to these famous people.
I know.
like
Nixon.
Like
Nixon was like, hey guys, look at this. Be my best friend.
Check this out. Are we homies now?
I thought that was funny. But I also love how they really didn't make them this. I was like, it was kind of like, I don't want to make this connection, but I feel like they were almost trying to make this connection to World War II. To how that footage that came out about like the concentration camps and how people were being treated, and these horrific images, the way they were representing the aliens in this movie were kind of in that similar light of like these innocent beings being
tortured,
tested on, experimented on, and kind of how like I was almost having like an emotional like reaction to seeing that kind
just
of
like
stuff.
The newscaster, she was like,
not being able to.
I can't put into words.
Not being able to. So obviously, it's a rough area to touch on as far as where that connection lies, but it's almost kind of like it wasn't like in your face as to what they were trying to represent, but that's definitely how it felt.
And even if there wasn't like an exact connection there, it still evoked like the idea of the same feelings.
Yes, exactly. Yep, exactly. But it was just, I don't know. It was very good. It wasn't what, like, I was excited for this movie. I thought the trailer looked really interesting, but I didn't know, like,
the one shot in the trailer where the camera pans over the deer's face
that they
into the
had
alien.
left that
unknown
until the movie, because like when I was watching the movie, I was like, dang, like throughout this movie we haven't seen much of the aliens yet, but they showed it in the trailer. Like I feel like it would have been such a cool, because like so far throughout the movie, their aliens wasn't the thing at foot, until around, because they had shown like the footage or whatever, but that wasn't like the big reveal. And I think they revealed that in the trailer too soon. I think that scene of the transition from the deer to the alien would have been such an awesome scene to see in theaters without having seen it in the trailer first.
Yeah,
that would have been so cool. I feel like they obviously do that for their own reason. Like they do that, they will release those things either because they don't think the movie's going to perform well, so they want to get people's attention. But at the same time, it's like at the same time, it's like, save these scenes for like the movie theater experience, because that was such an awesome scene. I feel like that was such a cool way of, well, one, I love how they were describing how the animals were, the aliens were disguising themselves as animals so that they, weren't didn't
seem threatening.
Yeah, they didn't seem threatening because they're smart enough to know that they 100% would be threatening to people if they came down looking like how they look.
What do you think about the movie, Ed?
Yeah, exactly.
It left me speechless.
I agree. But yeah, so another thing I really want to touch on, Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
Holy
unbelievable performance.
Holy crap.
And even if she like learned the like languages and dialects only for those specific phrases and not like the complete language or whatever, the execution was unbelievable.
And like going further than her like being able to speak, what was it?
It was Russian, I think Korean, and
they made a joke about her speaking French, but she didn't throughout the movie. I think that was it. I think those are the only two languages that she speaks. Well, and then she's obviously
she speaks math.
She speaks math. Yeah. But
spoiler alert.
Going further than that, her performance, I heard from a couple people that she gives an Oscar-worthy performance, and I was like, really? Like in this kind of a movie, like I couldn't like envision the scene that would happen, but there's a panic attack scene which was just unreal. She is like, I didn't mean that in like I can't believe Emily Blunt put in a great performance. That's not what I meant. I just meant I couldn't imagine in this kind of movie having that kind of like Oscar-worthy scene, because she is absolutely incredible. I mean, she was great in Oppenheimer. She got her nomination for that movie. She's great. I think she was great in Devil Wears Prada 2. Yep. I think she really did a great job. She was also great in The Smashing Machine. Did you see that? With Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah, no, I didn't see that
she's
one.
Great in that movie too. I think she got a Golden Globe nomination. She is so like, I think people understand that she's a great actress, but I don't think people give her enough credit for literally being one of the best working actresses right now.
Yeah.
Like I really don't think that she gets that. I don't think she gets enough credit, because she is so magnificent in this movie. It was there was that scene, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but if you're obviously watching this video, you either seen it or you don't care about the spoilers, but that scene of her.
I mean, the movie's been out for a week.
That's true. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess. The
movie's been out for a week.
Yeah, it's been out for a week. So you've had time to see it.
Yeah. And if you haven't, that's on you. I don't know what you want from us.
Yeah, exactly. Go watch it.
Do you want us to just not comment on things? Go watch it.
Yeah. Go watch it.
Everybody in like the TikTok and Instagram comment sections, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I know.
Entertainment, baby. What? I know. What?
But anyways, Emily Blunt was truly magnificent. I think she could win an Oscar for this.
Oh, I think so too.
I mean,
I don't want to give, because again, it's been out for a week. We can talk about spoilers or whatever, but I'll give like little subtle nuances just in case you don't want to talk about it fully. Because I know you talked about the anxiety scene, but like the car scene specifically as well.
I'm trying to think of which car scene.
The one with Emily Blunt.
There's like a lot of car scenes.
No, but like the car scene, like near the end.
The
car chase,
like the where they get hit by the train.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's in the trailer, so
Oh, that is in the trailer?
Like,
okay,
that scene is in the trailer. So yeah, when they get hit
then
by
I guess that's
train.
not too much of a spoiler. But yeah, like the anxiety of getting out of the car.
Oh,
and then, having to traverse all of that situations and her like freaking out because she's on the gas pedal and like she can't, or she's on the brake and she can't
when
get
they're
off.
inside the train, when they escape, that scene is what I was talking about with her like panic
the
attack.
Panic attack. Using the strings on the piano to calm her down was such a good.
Yep.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
It was really good. But like, dang, I like am still thinking about that performance, especially in that scene. It was just like, it was making me have like a panic attack. I was like, oh my gosh, like she is freaking out.
For those of you that have like anxiety attacks or like panic attacks, I know from firsthand because I have them like not super frequently like recently, but I've had really bad spills.
Yeah.
Having a sensation that you can feel, it's like, unless it's like specific to me in this instance, it is an immediate fix. It is a like seeing them do that in the movie with the piano strings or whatever, the cables. Yep. I was just like, damn, yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
That would work like immediately.
But man, she just like, I can't speak enough about it. She was like, it
stunning.
She was very, I mean, just unreal in that movie. There was also, I also love the, it felt like a Steven Spielberg just blockbuster hit. Like, I won't go as far as to say I think it's Steven Spielberg at his best. I think he's definitely made projects that are a lot better. But as far as what he does best, this is his realm of filmmaking, just sci-fi, being able to do very intricate things. I love the scene where she's using the alien like technology to make everything invisible. That whole entire sequence of like, well, one, the people running into invisible things was hilarious, but also the scene where the fire truck, they like zoom out of the
and you can just see
building,
like the water lifting off the ground.
Just so cool. It was
cool.
just such an awesome scene. And Spielberg has such a incredible eye for being able to like visualize a certain scene. Like, how can we make this scene more impactful than just the things being invisible? Let's add some water to the ground and make this feel very extraterrestrial. Like, what it like, because I remember watching the trailer, I was like, what the hell is that scene? And then I saw the movie and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the scene. Like, it's so freaking good. I think, sorry, I just rubbed my mic. Just so freaking good. I mean,
what was because I have like one or two specific things that knocked that half a star off from my review. So like, what were the things that made it not a perfect 5?
I think it had,
because my stuff is like very minimal, but like the thoughts of them being there kind of were just like, I guess it's not perfect.
So I'm one of those people that truly believes that a great ending can make a subpar movie amazing. I think a lot of people will, and not saying this movie is subpar. No, I just mean I can,
just in general,
I can take a movie that's just okay, and then if it has a fantastic ending that just truly like boom, like it'll make the movie that much better. A lot of people will watch a movie, hate it through the whole entire thing, and then have it be a great ending, and then blame. No, that just burned my eyes throughout the whole entire thing, and then they have a great ending. Like, that's unacceptable. The whole movie should have been
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, like the whole movie. That's a little bit of a different situation, but
I know
similar concept.
Yeah,
but a lot of people will hate that. Like, I can't believe I just wasted this whole entire movie to have a great ending, and then the rest of the movie wasn't. So I'm not like that. This movie, I think, took a little too long to build up its plot and structure. Like, I understand we're getting to understand our characters. We're understanding kind of the bits and pieces of what's going to build up this movie. But I think a lot of it was just kind of like running away, getting into a safe spot, and just had too much exposition. Like, I think we had great scenes, but they were too overly long, and it just kept getting a little bit too long. And then we hit that like midpoint to maybe like, I don't know,
60,
a little bit over like halfway through the film, and it like picked up immediately. And then we just started getting into just like the the gravitas of what the movie was really trying to represent as far as its character, its motive, all of it was like coming together. So I think for it being 2.5 hours, I think it definitely could have been 30 minutes shorter. And I just think it took a little bit to build itself up to the great parts, but the great parts, and not to say that the beginning parts are bad. It's not at all. I just think that it took a little bit too long getting into the meaty parts of the movie. And then when it did, it was just extraordinary. Like it was just such a well done film from start to finish. I just think that it definitely could have tweaked a little bit of
the pacing, a little bit.
A little bit of the
shorter,
pacing,
a little bit of like shorter
near the beginning, but that is like minor.
Yeah,
like that is like very minor. But what about you?
So aside from that, because I agree, I do think that it was a tad bit long, and I like the length of it doesn't bother me as much as it would with like other movies because of how visually appealing it was. Like even though it was longer, it grabbed my attention for a good period of time, even through those like long-winded scenes.
Yeah.
The things that like. And there were like really 2 minor parts, and only really one of them comes to mind. But there were just some of these scenes that were just like, what? What? Like, how is this even working?
What scene?
So the car chase. Oh yeah, no, there are 2 specifically.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to talk about.
When they're in the safe house, and again, spoilers. Just go watch the movie. You do yourself a favor. Go see it. The safe house scene where he was in the where he was in like the crop field and the crop circle happened and whatever, and then he started running back. The fact that this man was going out of his way to make as much noise as possible and nobody caught him. Then he still got in the car, crashed into the cars, crashed into the tree, backed into them, went forward, hit another tree, backed into them, went forward, and then very slowly ran into the house. Was I the only one that noticed that, or did you see that too? I feel like the way that they shot.
Sorry, I honestly like blacked out for a second. I was
you're good.
Something else.
The scene. It's the same scene, like where he gets the charger from the cop cars, and he runs into the safe house. Is it just me, or like watching that scene happen? You could like see where they spliced the footage together because he was driving so slow.
You mean when he initially broke into the house?
Enters the house, yeah. It was so, I don't want to use the word sloppy, but like...
No, but I think I understand what you mean.
It kind of...
Because the next shot was like heavily CGI, like not noticeably, but like the impact of him bursting out of the house was a lot more effective than him coming in.
Yeah, and he went into the house and it was like, honey, I'm home.
Yeah.
And then he crashes through the thing like he's robbing a bank or something. Like the entrance was just so slow, and then the last part of this, like the car chase scene.
This is nitpicking, by the way.
Like I said, it's very nitpicky.
Yeah.
Very nitpicky. But the other thing that just really pulled me out was the end of that car chase scene where they abandoned the charger. And it, like, first off, knew that was going to happen. I knew they were going to pick up a rock and have it dump off the cliff. But the fact that they hid behind a rock that was barely big enough to hide them, and then they slowly walked away while 7 agents were staring off the cliff.
There were a couple scenes like that. I think it honestly, like, it kind of adds to that Steven Spielberg's flair. And I don't even know what that necessarily means, but like I said, it feels like a film from like the 90s and 80s where it kind of has that like, what the heck kind of like, why? Because I felt the same way when they were first initially getting pushed into the onto the railroad tracks to be hit by the train. They had like an insane amount of time to escape the car. Like even though they were getting pushed.
She couldn't because she had her foot on the brake. If she moved, then she would have been crushed by the train.
I guess that's true, but they were still like, I mean, they were a good 30 feet away from the train when they first initially got hit, and they were just like, oh, what are we gonna do? Like, he could have gotten out of the car, gone around, and then opened the door. And I mean, I know we're saying like this, but that doesn't apply.
The other guy had a gun,
so. Exactly. So he could have shot him. That was like the one scene where I was like, I feel like they could have gotten out, but that doesn't make for a cool scene. Like, that doesn't make for a cool, very interesting car getting hit by a train scene and having to jump, but that scene was great. That scene was great.
And maybe the whole like them just getting away easily is like a nod to the idea that well, aliens are around us and we never pick up on it. They're all hidden in plain sight.
Yeah.
That dude was definitely hidden in plain sight. He was trudging around in leaves and sticks and belly flopping to do like army crawls and shit. And hopefully your mic isn't exploding in audio right now because you just dumped water on it. Anyway, like I said, that very nitpicky because the rest of the movie was phenomenal. Like everything else about the movie was unbelievable.
Yeah, nothing. I'm just thinking about the water. Yes,
super nitpicky. But at the same time, like I feel like if you have even the slightest bit of gripes with a movie, you shouldn't give it a full 5 because like that's a perfect
exactly.
movie.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
So I think 4.5 is
like
right there in the sweet spot.
I think I can understand where people are coming from if they weren't like particularly like impressed or like kind of disappointed by it because it's not like it's sci-fi, but it's not super sci-fi. Like it's not alien stuff everywhere. Like I thought, but honestly, it was pretty cool. Like I mean, being able to transfer into someone's body by just looking at them and then being able to track exactly where they are and being able to, that's a very interesting, I think that's an interesting way of going about making them that kind of, what is it? Like that kind of plot decision interesting. Cause I think that's been done before, but not in that kind of way. Like there was like, oh, you can't touch this with your bare hand or what was it? They literally like disintegrated and then came back. Like
well,
you like agent like
well, I think it was because he turned invisible because you could see the thing floating.
Oh right,
and then he let it go, and then he came back.
Yep, that's true.
It was probably using that power of the thing.
But it was just like very interesting, and I think that if being a sci-fi film, I think it definitely was.
Wait, but at the same time, the guy that would connect with people, he didn't grip onto it with a glove. He had it barehanded and he didn't turn invisible. So I don't know why that one guy did. Maybe it's like how you clutch it. Like because he grabs it like this with his hand this way. He can connect with people when he rotates and whatever. The other guy grabbed it hand up. He like gripped it downwards. And I think Emily Blunt's character was holding it this way when she went invisible.
That's true.
So maybe it's the position that you're holding it that causes it
they
to do different
say
things.
It near the beginning of the movie, like be careful how you grip it or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you'll like whatever. But definitely I honestly I don't know why people are disappointed with it. I mean, obviously people have their own opinions and I respect that, but I'm like it was sci-fi. It was aliens. It was a very interesting take on aliens. Like there wasn't a scene. Like I love how people weren't scared. Like when they were announcing all these photos, people weren't scared. Like, oh my gosh. They were all
just petrified of what happened to them.
Like all of a sudden today just turned like into discovering that aliens exist. Like they weren't scared. They weren't like, criticizing. They weren't like, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe everyone was just in awe. And then they brought, spoiler alert again, the very end where they bring this, like what looks to be an old alien, like maybe like one of the first ones that came down. And they like whispered into their ears. Like, did they say what they said? I think they did.
No, but what they were going, I think the way the movie ended was her going back on stage and saying, listen, and then it cut. So she was about to disclose what they said. And then I don't think they actually said
we come
it.
In peace.
That would have been really funny.
I thought she was going to drop it like an Avengers line. Like,
dun, 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 dun,
yeah, exactly.
Dun, dun.
Like Captain America will return. We come in peace. Like the one line that we've all connected to aliens for like centuries. Like we come in peace.
We're not green.
Yeah. I did find it interesting though why they decided to make the aliens look so stereotypical for the aliens. It makes you think if that's like we actually have evidence of like actual aliens looking like that, and that's why they decide to make aliens look like that in every single movie. Because Steven Spielberg's all about being like nuanced and different, and then we see the aliens and they look exactly like the long green heads that have the like slanted black huge eyes. Like that's the stereotypical alien, and that's what he decides to make the design look like for the aliens in this movie. It just makes you think about like
It might also just be like it's what's most familiar to people. So if they see that in an advertisement, they're like, "Oh shit, an
That's
alien."
true. Yeah, that's true. And I think I actually like that too. I think I like that a lot about it because it really was just like, yep, these are the aliens. This is what aliens look like. This is what you know aliens to be. It wasn't trying to be pretentious in which like you had to be like, well, they're aliens, but they're not aliens. We call them this. Like, no, like
yeah.
like like walkers for the Walking Dead. Like, no, they're not zombies. They're walkers. And if you call them zombies, I'm gonna like come to your house and kill you. Like, it's just, like I hate pretentious people that are like that. It's so annoying. So I did appreciate it. I don't know. I just think I find it interesting that that's like the cartoony, very stereotypical look for an alien, and they decided to put that into this movie. So I think you know, it was definitely very well done, and had a great ending, like just a great ending. And as far as pacing goes, I mean, it was a long movie, and I think it could have been a little bit shorter, but I think it moved along quickly near the end.
Yes, like the overall pacing I think was good. I think it was just the pacing of very few like select scenes that could have been tweaked a little bit. Yes. But like the overall pacing was incredible.
Yes, it was. It was very good. But yeah, so that's Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
I think we got some good stuff about it.
Do you want to talk about the other thing?
Oh, right. Well, if you guys, depending on when we're posting this,
because we think it'll have been dropped yesterday, but we haven't decided. So it's either out or it will be out tomorrow.
Probably have been out yesterday. So if you haven't, go watch it. Or if you're seeing this and it hasn't been posted yet, then make sure you stay tuned because we are going to LA, well, tomorrow for us right now.
Last week for you.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to LA. And we are interviewing Michael Sarnowski, the director of The Death of Robin Hood, which we actually did mention previously, I think in our first episode.
Literally our first episode.
Where I said, like, I'm trying to set that up, and I got it set up. So we're getting that. We got that interview, and it'll be about an hour-long episode talking about the movie, which we saw the movie. It's phenomenal.
Go see it when it comes out.
Actually, we can probably, we won't do it. It was great. It was awesome.
Fucking phenomenal.
It was great. It was an awesome movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay tuned for that. Or if you haven't watched it, make sure to go watch it. But yeah,
actually, we can. I guess we can talk about how good it was because at the time of this episode being posted, the movie has already publicly released.
We have to end this episode, but it was great. We'll talk about it a lot in that video. So we'll either save all that stuff for that video for you to watch it tomorrow
or
for you to just watch or for you to go watch it right now. But yeah, anyways, great movie for both these movies, phenomenal. But Disclosure Day, absolutely great. We both had a great time with it, both gave it the same score, 4.5. What did you give Disclosure Day out of 10, out of 5, whatever? How did you like it? Did you dislike it? Did you like it? Let us know. That brings you to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of it. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.